right, good afternoon. How is everybody? Good, good. Well, welcome out to Alligator Adventure. Man behind the curtain is Amanda over here. But the two ladies you definitely pay attention to is Michelle over here on the center platform and Meg down there on our left. What these guys are going to do for you is they are going to feed some of these big American alligators for you guys. Now, but before they do get started, there's one very important rule that we do have to go over, and this rule doesn't apply park-wide. That rule is we cannot have anybody above those low wooden fences. Now, that does include sitting or standing anybody on those fences, as well as having anybody up on your shoulders. So if you do have anybody up there, do have to ask you guys to please bring them down and keep them down throughout the rest of your visit here at our park. Our fences do give you a great up-close and personal view of those alligators. However, we don't want that getting too up-close and personal. Those guys, they do not discriminate between children and chicken, and I'm pretty sure you are attached to your children.
Move back to the
So, how are we doing over here?
so the kids can see.
How are we down there, Mike?
Can you get in there?
Alright, we are good to go. Thank you guys so much for complying with us that rule. Go ahead and get started feeding.
We're gonna have to try and
Now what those guys are feeding, these are our American alligators. And in our main pool here, we have right around 50 gators altogether. Now it is pretty obvious you do not see all 50 right here, right now. And that's because these guys are excellent rotational feeders. Whoever is the hungriest will be right up at the platforms, jumping, trying to get chicken right out of their hands. Or those other guys out on the shore, maybe ate at an earlier feeding, possibly even just a couple days ago. For those guys, you're only going to really see them move if a piece of chicken magically falls from the sky directly at them.
The little one went up and got it. That's one right here.
Now these guys, they really don't need to eat that much. They only need about 50, maybe even up to just 70 pounds of meat to last them one whole entire year. And to be perfectly honest, those guys can go a whole entire year without eating whatsoever and be perfectly fine. They do get away with eating so little because they are extremely efficient with their food. Those guys will utilize about 80% of what they take in and only waste about 20. Now that is the exact opposite of mammals, ourselves included. We tend to waste about 80% of what we take in and only utilize 20. Which is why those guys, they get so much larger but eat so little compared to what we do. What those guys are feeding those other guys is some plain old regular chicken. A lot of you may enjoy some chicken tonight yourself for dinner. However, I would not recommend sharing your leftovers with your local alligators. Alligators are born with a natural fear of humans. However, they will lose that fear once you start to feed them. So just like a stray cat or a husband, once you start feeding them, they keep coming around. An alligator, however, will not care to tell the difference between what human has been feeding him and what human has not. And that gator will think every single human has a piece of food for him. Well, when he comes upon someone who does not plan on feeding him, he is going to want to eat anyways. And that is when the neighborhood cat goes missing. Alright, now some of you guys may have noticed a couple of our guys have a couple bumps and bruises on them, missing a little bit of a tail, a couple fingers, maybe even a whole arm. Well, that is not from the big macho male gators trying to show off for those lady gators. Those injuries are actually from those female alligators themselves. During nesting season, if anybody gets too close to a mama alligator, she will defend that nest and her babies at all costs.